Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Now before we get into it, yes, this video is regarding the potential rebirth of AlphaBorn. But before we go any further, just so you know, this whole video is a call to action. I need you guys to like or dislike, I need you to subscribe if you haven't already, and I need you to comment your thoughts, what you think about the information given, the direction of AlphaBorn as a cluster moving forward, and what you would like to see from a decent, good, deady, unofficial cluster. So, the original AlphaBorn was a 10 times cluster. It had something along the lines of 10 times harvest, I think it was like 130 times breeding and raising, custom drops, of course, BBS store, donation packages, the works. It was basically a full-on deady. Now, we can do that again. We still have all of our original coding, which, let's be honest, a lot of clusters were created after AlphaBorn and tried to become alike or as similar as possible. So the deady community really did enjoy the balanced settings that we had. But with that came some issues. For every wipe, there was always something. Coding went wrong or stats went wrong, and we had to do a lot of tweaking. At one point, turret damage was at 1.5, then we had to pull it up to 2.2, then we had to change it back down to 1.2. So from an owner's perspective, doing all of these micro controls really did take up a lot of time. Now that's basically what I'm going to try and stay away from this time if I can help it. Like I said, if you guys love the old AlphaBorn, we have the coding, we can bring that back, but I need you to comment below what you would like to see and where you would like AlphaBorn to go from here. At the moment, what I am leaning towards, or what I'm feeling, is to give us a much smoother and more balanced game. And what I mean by that is, nothing's fully decided yet, of course. Like I said, we're trying to get feedback. We don't even know if this is the actual rebirth right now, or if we're going to hold off for, say, another month or another 2 months. But there's a lot of talk in the community right now. So right now I'm really trying to get ahead and see what you guys really would like to see from myself and Pixie. So what I'm kind of leaning towards at the moment is kind of 5 times harvest, 5 times drops, so not custom, but just 5 times official drops. So 5 times harvest is also 5 times official. Breeding will always be a tiny bit faster. I'm thinking maybe 10 times breeding, maybe even 15, 20 times breeding. You know, we don't want to be spending 2 weeks raising a giga. But at the same time, I'm not feeling like a giga should be raised in 2 hours, like it was on the old AlphaBorn. Because people don't seem to feel they've put the grind in, or feel they've put the graft in. Now, and that was one of the issues with the old AlphaBorn, because it was so leaning towards deady. So the AlphaBorn that did become more popular, I personally never actually enjoyed it, which is quite bad from an owner's perspective. So yeah, we're looking at 5 times, and then 10 or 15 or 20 times. With player stats will be official, dino stats official, which means turret stats official. The only thing with turrets I might change is I might give a slightly bigger allowance. So instead of it being 100 in a radius, it would be 150, maybe 200 in a radius, because I do enjoy seeing the big builds. We would also be potentially looking at no admins, including myself or Pixie. Now, of course, we would have the code, or we'd have the password. So if you guys came to me and was like, you know, I'm being meshed, or I'm being undermapped, there is a building in the mesh, yes, in that scenario, I will turn on the password and I will go into Ghost and I will get it done. If you are meshed while myself and Pixie are asleep, then of course we will roll the whole server back. Sucks for all the innocent players that have, you know, just spent the last 2, 3, 4 hours grinding, but that's the issue with one player's cheat, isn't it? We all get punished when players cheat. So yeah, so essentially there'll be no admins. It'll be I'm trying to create a really good official feel. There'll be basic rules: no racism, no discrimination, and sort of standard stuff like that, because I want everyone to enjoy the AlphaBorn experience, basically. No one wants to turn on their Xbox or their PC and suddenly be called racist names, or suddenly be told, you know, they're different, therefore it's bad, and all of this kind of stuff. So I'm really going to try and keep on top of that. But essentially, I just want to bring back the official feel with the playing style. So instead of having everything all done in 1 day or 2 days, I would really like tribes to really have to put some time and effort in and actually grow and build up to the potential alpha level. So again, we're going to be looking at, like I said, a slightly higher turret range, no BBS, no grace, no BS, basically. So it'll literally just be straight up 6-man tribe, most likely. 1, maybe 2 alliances. We're still talking about this stuff. Like I said, none of this is set in stone right now. We're still discussing it. We're currently having a lot of chats and conversations going on in the Discord. So make sure you join there if you haven't already. If you're here from the Discord, thank you very much. Don't forget, we need thumbs up on this video. We need comments on this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. And essentially let me know, or let Pixie know, what is it you want to see from us and from AlphaBorn moving forward? What would be the perfect, most balanced and most reasonable settings and cluster, which would actually keep you guys coming back? Because that's the one thing, that the issue we had with the old one, because it was so boosted, everyone played for 2 weeks and then they would leave. So we had quite a high turnover. I don't want a high turnover. I want to have a nice family for AlphaBorn. I want to know all 50 tribes of AlphaBorn. I want to make sure that we all know who is in what tribe and who is who, and who's got beef with who and who hasn't got beef with who, and just really build an actual ARK community that if, okay, yeah, you might get wiped if you build on the island, but then instead of just leaving the cluster, go build on the center, or go build on RAG. Kind of like on Official, you get wiped on Official, you change server, but you don't end the game, do you? And this is, like I said, what we're going to be trying to create now. A much more smoother gameplay, a lot less lag, if we can help it. And basically just going through fine settings without needing to change too much from Official, but while actually making it so you guys still feel that you are achieving stuff. So like I said, like, comment what you want to see, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, guys, I will see you on AlphaBorn.